Welcome to the Flock Audio Patch Series. What we do is we make digitally controlled analog patch bays. So what that means is if you know how an old patch bay works, how you have these connections in the front that you make into the front panel, what we did is we took all those cables, we took them off, and we moved it onto a computer screen. So all of the routing in our units is done digitally via a computer, but your signal stays analog throughout the whole routing process. We have 3 units available right now. We have the Patch LT, which is a 16 input, 16 output patch bay. We have our flagship patch model, which is 32 inputs by 32 outputs. And then our brand new Patch XT model, which is designed for larger studios. It has 96 inputs and 96 outputs. So all of our units have DB25 connections at the back, which is just the easiest way to connect a lot of gear to a small piece of gear. And all of our units are connected by USB. You can connect it to a computer via our app, the Patch app. And with the Patch XT as well, we are working on an Ethernet connection that is not yet available, but it will be available very soon with a firmware update that will be released to all of our registered customers. This right here is our Patch app software, which we use to control the patches and do our routing inside the patch bays. So all of the operation in this app is completely just by drag and drop. So if I wanted to move this down and add another piece of gear, I can just drag and drop it from the side and add it to my signal path. And now that gear is engaged and it's part of the signal chain. And every time you make a routing like this, whether it be for a mixing session or a mastering session or maybe you're tracking, you can go into this section here and save it. And then at any point in the future, you can recall that routing and use it in a different session, or maybe make some tweaks for it in a different session. But everything is in here, it's all recallable, you can save it and you can always bring it back. This right here is our brand new version of the Patch app, DX, which is going to be a subscription-based app that lets you expand on the possibilities that you can already do with Classic. It includes color customization for everything from hardwares to routing files. It includes a larger quick strip, and it also includes a section where you can save all of your photos of tracking, all of your analog recalls in one place, so you no longer have to scroll through your phone, through your gallery, through all your family photos to get to the analog recalls from, a session that you were doing last week. We've also included this section here, which is a section with session notes, which lets you take notes about every single thing that you need to in your session and recall that easily with every routing. So every routing will save with its images. So when you bring your routing up, it'll always have these images with their annotations and all of your text with them. And the next big thing with DX is we have iPad control. So you can control this from your iPad from anywhere connected to the same Wi-Fi network as the main computer that you're using to connect to your patch unit. And every change that you make on the iPad, you can also make on your computer. So if I move this over, you can see that it pops up on your computer screen. And you can do that from anywhere on the same local network as your computer that's connected to your patch unit. So Patch App DX is going to be released later this summer. And for more information, you can always go to www.flockaudio.com. And from there, if you have any extra questions, you can go to our support page and we'll always be happy to answer any questions that you might have about it.